we're going to change this song.
Yeah, we should really put it on shuffle or something.
Just saying, Jersey Shore is not a relevant TV show anymore. LMFAO has no power here.
GTL?
Sexy and I know it.
Welcome to another episode of Kevin and Mark Talk About Shit.
Let's talk about LMFAO. What happened, bro? I heard they broke up because
No, they're on hiatus.
I heard they are on hiatus because... Hiatus! I heard they were on hiatus because they got into a tiff, which means an argument in Latin.
They got into an argument about whether they prefer PNG or TIFF files?
I think it's pronounced GIF.
GIF?
GIF. Jif is peanut butter. Actually, the only peanut butter brand that I eat. Where'd the music go, Mark? Where'd the music go?
If you have missed any of our other episodes, check us out on the Boys to Nerds YouTube channel. You can also find Topical Thursdays, a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff, and our main shows, of course.
Some of them.
Some of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Everyone that matters.
Every single dang tootin' one that matters. Now, Kevin.
Yeah.
We are in that time of year where...
You like to point out certain times of years. I
do.
You just stick to that calendar.
Well,
like, man.
I forget.
I base all my decisions based on what day is showing up.
I have short-term memory loss, so I'm like Jason Bourne, so it helps me.
Yeah, Jason Bourne, and they freaking milk it for 9 movies later. And it's like, all right, you know who you are. What else could you need to know about yourself?
A, there's been 5 movies.
Whatever.
B, 4 with Matt Damon.
We're 90 seconds in. Ask me a question.
Is it too early to talk about celebrating Halloween, putting up Halloween decorations? Because I know people do that. So I want to pick your brain about that, my friend.
First of all, Halloween is the worst holiday ever after July 4th. So I went out to dinner, Mark. You know, I like to go out to dinner. I like a fresh fry on Friday. Who doesn't?
Ooh, I love a good fish fry.
Gotta get that fish, shove it in some boiling hot oil, eat them scales.
Love it.
Anyway, I went out with my grandparents. Thought it would be a great idea. My grandparents, nice people. And I don't want to specifically point out my grandparents because there are numerous offenders that are people who are just old as dirt. So have you ever been out with old people and they come in like they have a grudge.
Oh,
they just walk in, they're like, oh, sit me, please. And then they sit down and then the lady's like, hi, thank you so much for joining us. I'll be your whatever the hell the spiel is. Lady, gentleman, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then all of a sudden the old people just look over. They're like, I'd like a menu, please. And then they're just freaking awful to these service people. And then you're just sitting there trying to hide and duck away in the corner being like, oh my God, get me out of this scenario. And then the meal proceeds. They bring out your appetizers. This is cold. They bring out them food. This is awful. This is not cooked. I ordered medium well. These poor waitresses are just like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And then the bill comes around. You know what happens when the bill comes around?
I don't know.
I think you know what happens. They tip them literally 37 cents, Mark. 37 cents. And I'm over here trying to make up the difference. I'm not a rich man, Mark.
Well, they're not caught up with the times. 37 cents back in the day,
I just feel
that could get you a meal.
I just feel like people, especially people that are old farts, just want to hate on food service people because I don't know what it is. They just feel like, all right, they have like a group together, like right before they're like, all right, we're going to go out to dinner. You say this, I say this. You be good cop, I be worst cop. Like, they just have a predetermined plan of how much they're going to treat these people like shit. And then you'll be like, yo, old lady, calm down. And then they're like, listen. I'm paying good money for this meal, sir. And it just never fails with me. I don't know. I don't know. I can't.
Oh, no.
I'm in a fish tank of thought. Anyway, it's just interesting how you can't go out with an old people without them hating what they're eating. Do you know any old people that are still alive?
A couple.
Because, I could say that I know George Washington, but he's not alive.
No, I don't think so.
I think he invented peanut butter, too.
Sure. Washington, but hey.
Why do you think George Washington had all them bad teeth, Mark?
Wooden teeth.
Oh, I saw a picture actually recently of somebody posted his teeth, and Jesus.
It
was a picture of nothing. That's the funny part because they all fell out. It's just blank space.
Dentistry wasn't as advanced as it is today.
Let's talk about dentists for a minute because that was actually on my list of topics to complain about. I'm not even kidding. How come every time you go to a male dentist office, every single employee in that office is female? Every single one, except for the dentist.
Most hygienists are female.
Why?
I think.
Why do they have a monopoly on that job market? Like, I don't think I've ever met a male hygienist. Of course, I've only got my teeth cleaned 3 times, but that's just me.
Well, they look white-ish.
George Washington 2.0.
You are George Washington 2.0.
I always think myself, I could run this country. Run it to the ground.
What would be the first thing you would do if you were president?
Abolish freedom.
Abolish freedom? Why? I like my freedom.
I feel like we've gotten too nitpicky about things. You do realize that people used to be crucified for just not believing in this certain thing, and they used to be burned at a stake. But now, in today's country, it's just like, you hurt my feelings. It's like, get over it, bro. It's like, you know how good you have it in this country?
Yeah.
Want to know how good George Washington had in this country?
Not good. He didn't he get killed or die of old age? I don't know.
I don't know, but I think he crossed a river.
What one river?
You know, it's whatever.
Kevin,
Piss off, Delaware River.
when it comes to Halloween, you're my Halloween aficionado.
I'm gonna be George Washington for Christmas, and I'm just gonna show up as a tombstone.
If you have missed any of our other episodes, check us out on YouTube and SoundCloud and all that stuff.
Wait, what he said.
Have a good week.